Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and soon-to-be wife Lauren Sanchez kicked off a week of activities that lead up to the nuptials, starting with a foam party on board his super yacht. And I was the lead foam cannon operator until I wasn't. Here's the story. See, I was the foam cannon guy at Bezos' yacht party. I may have ejected the lead violinist into the Mediterranean Sea. Now, in my defense, nobody told me Lauren Sanchez loved Baroque chamber music, and nobody, absolutely nobody, warned me that the string quartet would be set up within direct blast radius of the high-output foam cannon stationed on the upper sun deck of the 417-foot super yacht. But that's where they were. White linens, matching sun hats, and 4 vintage string instruments balanced delicately near a tower of lobster canopies. I was given one job: create the party of the summer. Big foam, happy billionaires. And for the first 12 minutes, I did. See, the cannon itself was a glorious beast and an imported Italian model, meant for European techno festivals, not light yacht frolicking. I tested the PSI briefly on a passing Pelican, but it did relocate to Sardinia. Guests loved it. Jeff high-fived me, Lauren winked. At one point, someone who might have been Katy Perry shouted, "You're the Mozart of foam." Ironically prophetic, considering what happened to our actual Mozart shortly thereafter. See, the quartet had launched into spring from Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. It was lovely, breezy, very Italian vibes. I was mid-foam cycle when a man in a white Speedo bumped into me holding what appeared to be a 6-foot flamingo-shaped cocktail. I adjusted my footing. My hand twitched. The cannon surged. A 30-foot arc of dense, high-velocity foam lanced across the deck, cutting through the sunlight like divine punishment. It hit the lead violinist, a petite, stern woman named Clarice, with the precision of a NASA-engineered snowplow. 1 second she was mid-arpeggio, eyes closed in bliss. The next, her chair skidded backwards, her bow flew like a boomerang, and her body launched over the teak rail in a perfect half-gainer. It was the sound heard around the bay. For a moment, the yacht fell into silence. Guests froze. Champagne flutes suspended mid-toast. A collective breath held. Clarice, somewhere below, let out a distinctly French scream, followed by a mighty splash. The second violinist, bless his heart, kept playing, possibly out of shock, possibly because his student loan debt depended on it. Jeff whispered something to Lauren. Lauren muttered something into her earpiece. A man in linen cargo shorts emerged with a rescue drone. I was quietly moved to a different deck. Roughly 8 minutes later, Clarice was spotted paddling near the aft, still gripping her violin case like it contained nuclear codes. She was lifted aboard by Bezos' personal sea butler, yes, that's a real thing, and wrapped in a cashmere towel woven with the phrase, "Boldly float." A guest offered her a mimosa. She declined. The entire deck applauded. Jeff personally apologized and promised to send her a small thank you gift. Rumor has it, she received an original Stradivarius and a 12-year Amazon Prime membership. Wow. Despite the incident, I was not fired. It turns out Clarice's flight into the sea was viewed as the kind of spontaneous excitement a billionaire foam party thrives on. She added theater, someone said. It was like immersive opera. I was asked to keep the foam coming, but avoid targeting the musicians. I did my best, but if you think that means I didn't accidentally foam over a mini donkey in a flower crown during the sunset vow rehearsal, well, you clearly don't understand what it means to live the canon life.